in relationship with God again. I took the burial of all my sins because the blood is able to cleanse me and wash me of all my sins. The blood that was shed on the cross, it washed away all my sins. When I got under the cross, can I get a witness here? The resurrection seals my appointment with God. Ain't no grave gonna be able to, just like it couldn't hold him, it ain't gonna be able to hold the true believer because it got resurrected power on the inside. Where is it? Through the power of the Holy Ghost, because I'm sealed until the day of redemption. Somebody shout glory. Yes, the dead in Christ will rise first, that we, which are alive and remain, will be called up to meet him in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Tell your neighbor, say, go tell it. Go tell a dying world, a lost and dying world, that Jesus is no longer in the grave, that he's risen, he's rose, just like he said, and he wants to rise in your life. Can everyone is here? Matthew 28 and 6:14 says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Will you be part of this end time process? Hey, will you be a part of this end time process? It's just a matter of time. He's coming back again. Soon and very soon, we're going to see the King. Tell your neighbor, say, if you want to tell, stop telling gossip, but go tell that he died on Calvary's cross. Go tell that he was buried in the grave. Go tell that Sunday morning he got up with all power in his hand. Somebody shout glory. Go tell that. Go tell that no more sacrifice of sin. When Jesus died and rose from the grave, tell your neighbor it's finished. Somebody shout glory. Somebody say glory. And you're coming the other way. Because one day he told me, he said, tell them that I am not Capers. I am not Confucius. I am not Muhammad. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And any man come any other way, you come as a thief and a robber. But I'm so glad I didn't come through the back door, but I came through the front door, and I came just as I was. He didn't turn me back, but he had his hand stretched open. He said, come unto me. I know you're heavy laden. I know you're full of sin, but I got a remedy for you. At the cross, where I first saw the light, somebody in my burdens, begin to roll. Somebody shout glory in here. Somebody shout glory in here. I'm reminded of a story I like to tell. I just want to remind you tonight that today that it's time to stay prepared because Jesus, believe it or not, is on his way back. And I took this story, this episode of a picture back there in my time frame, and some of the young folks may not know about it, but even on cable now, they begin to show it back again. We're called the Twilight Zone. And on this episode, that really touched my heart, that I extract some spiritual wisdom out of it. Well, they had a doctor, and they had his friends. They would always come together with parties and having a good time. But in the doctor's spare time, while not working on patients or healing the sick, he realized that one day that Russia, the bomb was going to come and destroy the United States. And so what he did is he prepared himself and he built him a shelter down in the back of his house. Yes, he did, because he made up his mind that I want my family to be protected. You know, it's all right to have fun, but that comes a time you need to prepare yourself. Some of us are caught up in this world, so we're not preparing ourselves for the world to come. But I just come to instruct you today. You take out some time to get to know the God that you say you serve. You learn how to take out some time and get to know the God that you say lives in you. You take out some time to learn about the God that created you. And when you begin to learn about Him and what He loves about you, He loves you. That's why He died for you. It should cause you to have a compassion for God like never before. And what happened was the doctor built the shelter and his friends didn't know about it because all their minds was on having fun. Ain't that the way the world is today? The world, all they want to do is have fun. The Bible says it's going to be like it was in normal time. They're going to be drinking, married, and giving in marriage. We want to eat, drink, and be married because tomorrow we're going to die anyhow. But that's a lie. Can I get a witness in this house? Eternity is a long time. Can I get a witness in this house? I want to remind you there's two places that I heard about. Somebody said it's a purgatory, but I don't believe so. I only heard about heaven and I heard about hell. Can I get a witness here? I heard about hell and it tells me it's a high place. It's a low place. It's a place where there's no rest day or night because there ain't no day there. It's so dark you can't even see nobody. And down there, there's suffering. There's agony. You think you got some pain. But when you go to hell, if you go to hell, there's some pain in hell. And God will remind you, don't tell my brothers, my sisters everywhere. Don't come to this place because I'm tormented. I'm tormented down in this place. He told him, he said, Abraham, you remember Lazarus. Lazarus didn't have the full things of life like the rich man had. The rich man bad and purple. He eats steak, caviar, had the best of clothes and the best of money and the best of food. And wouldn't even give this poor man the crumbs. This old poor man, he could have took a plate out to him. He wouldn't even give the man a plate. The poor man had to eat the crumbs from the rich man's table. I wish I had somebody praying with me now. I'm trying to get something to let you know something. This ain't fictional. This ain't science fiction. But this is a real thing. If you believe the Bible. Can I get a witness in this house? And so the Bible said the rich man died and he went to hell. And he looked over and the poor man died first. And then the rich man died and he went to hell. And he looked over, see, hell at that time had two chambers. Can I get a witness in this house? On one side was considered paradise. And on the other side there was a gulf there that separated hell from paradise. And the rich man looked over and he saw Abraham and he saw the poor man in the bosom of Abraham. Now let me explain to you now. When he said the bosom of Abraham, it was not necessarily in the bosom, his natural bosom, but it was about he was able to rest. He was not in torment. He was able to rest himself in the place where Abraham was. And so what happened was he looked over, he said, Father Abraham, go tell my brother, send a prophet or send somebody to go tell my brother, don't come to this place. And I just, if you could just dip your hand in the water and put it on my tongue, because my tongue is frosty. It's hot, y'all. Oh, yeah, we tell jokes. When I go to hell, I'm going to bring an air conditioner. When I go to hell, I'm going to bring a refrigerator. But I come to tell you, keep on. I come to tell you, there ain't no air conditioner down in hell. Can I get a witness here? Can I get a witness in this house? But if I get back to my story, and so what the doctor did, he prepared himself, and I took this part out of there, and that's what you and I got to do. We got to prepare ourselves every day of our lives in expectancy that this may be the time of the hour that my Lord does come. And when you come back, I want to be somewhere in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. Can I get a witness here? And so that's where I sat from that. And so all of a sudden, they were having another party, another birthday party. And look what happened. They heard the siren. You know that siren when the nuclear bombs or nuclear test thing is about to happen. And so they kind of prayed. And they began to run out of their houses. They ran to their houses. But you know where the doctor went? He went down, got his family, and went down in the shelter. Can I get a witness here? You know what I took out of that? That shelter represents to me Jesus Christ. And see, when the trouble comes, I ain't got to get afraid. I just go down in my shelter. Go down in Jesus. Can I get a witness? I'm in Jesus already. I'm already in my shelter. Can I get a witness in this house? And all of a sudden, the man heard them knocking at the door. Those same friends had parted with him and loved him. They had bitterness and hatred. They wanted to kill him. And so this is why. Because he told them, he said, John, when you had time, you should have did the same thing I did. You should have made out provision for your family like I did. I only got enough room for my family and me. I love you, but I can't help it. Can I get a witness here? Somebody say,